let me show you around a little bit, okay? This place is so cute. So tomorrow I'll show you. There's actually a little potato. Hi. Wait first. First let me see if I can. Okay, so this is like actually a little tree house in the like up here, okay? And then once you get here, there's this is the door, okay? And over here there's so many cute paintings. That's clothes I have for laundry. This is a washer and a dryer. And then there are paintings on the door here. And look at this kitchen. So cute. There's got tea and coffee. Is it literally in a tree? It was really dark. I didn't really get to see it clearly, but I'll show you the outside tomorrow. Of course we have a washroom, and then there's these teapots. There's here making coffee, toast oven, and here cutting board, and here. So hey, look. My host at this is an Airbnb house. This Airbnb host does flowering, I guess. Like she makes flowers and garden building. Okay, this is the bed. It's like a little Okay, now here, this is the bathroom. Look, she got me flowers. She got me cute flowers from the garden. And then there is the bathroom. There's the bathtub. Here is the tub. You can't stand straight, but you can lay down. And she gave me a bath bomb so I can take a bath. How cute is that? And here's me and you guys. This is how I look like. This is my back. I don't normally get to see my back as often. Let me look at my back. All right, not bad. Anyway, add more salt. Hey, that's a great dress. You like it? 小兔兔. Yes, that's my bunny. Looks great. That's why I kept it. It's getting really cold, and I still kept it because I really want to find an opportunity to wear it. So here we are in the tree house. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? Isn't this the cutest thing ever? I'm so excited. And then here there's like plugs. I can charge my phone. Are we in a tree? We basically are. We are basically in a tree. I could live in something that size. You could or you couldn't. How long am I staying? 3 days. I stay here for 3 days, then I go to Calgary. Then from Calgary, oh my gosh, guys, I have so many things. I have so many things to share with you. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Oh my god. Guys, the past few days has been mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Okay, first, just wait. I literally just got in, like, for 5 minutes. All I did was pee. And then I started to stream. This is how much I'm devoted to streaming, okay? But just wait a second. Let me grab my charger. You want to do what I'm doing? Oh my gosh, you should. You should start traveling if you get the chance to. It's so rewarding. Life is beautiful. Nice voice sound effect. Go out and do it. You don't even need a lot of money because you can do couch surfing. Couch surfing is free. Voice is tired? No, I'm not tired. I'm just I just can't speak too loud. Yeah. Cause first of all, it's kind of late, and also my Airbnb host lives not at the treehouse. She lives in the house, so I don't want to be too loud, and why quiet? That's the reason why. Anyway, okay, where do I even start? Oh, okay. There's so many things I haven't told you guys. First of all, I saw Northern Lights. I saw Northern Lights. Oh, okay. So, did you guys? I told you. Okay. Okay. Maybe I did. Okay, but hello, Sai. What's up? Okay, maybe I did tell you what I learned, but I didn't tell you the whole story. Okay, so I was laying on that giant, swing, right? I was laying on the giant swing, and then there are like millions of stars in the sky, and I saw Milky Way, and then it was really cold, so I took blankets out. I was laying on the swing, and I decided to stay there for the night, even though it's really cold. I really wanted to stay there. So then I stayed there, I fell asleep, and then I woke up. I didn't count them. No, I didn't. You can use your intuition. Oh, by the way, my couch surfer thinks I have really good mathematical intuition. He asked me a few math puzzles, and I answered them quickly with accuracy. So he was like, I'm very impressed. No one was able to answer these questions so quickly and answer them correctly. He was not drunk, he was impressed, but he did think my streaming is garbage. So the other day, my last stream in Saskatoon, I was going to meet him, right? And I was streaming, and I passed by, and turned out he saw me, and he was telling me that my stream is garbage. He says, when you're streaming, you're not living in the moment. And he told me, if you really want to grow as a person, get rid of social media. Stop talking to your friends and family and your boyfriend. Just get rid of all of those things. Plus, journalism are all garbage, and I don't... Anyway, he got a whole spew. He was so pissed. How many people has asked these questions? So I don't know. I don't want... Okay, listen, just give me the ego boost, okay? I need the ego boost. Maybe it's not a bad... Sounds like terrible advice. Well, okay, he's got a point. He does have a point, but he doesn't really know what stream is all about. And I try to explain it to him, and he just doesn't like the idea of streaming. He just doesn't like it. He's like, why do you try to stream your travels? People who wants to travel, they will go travel themselves. People who don't want to travel, watch your... Anyway, he really tried to encourage me to get rid of streaming and all social media in altogether, and basically throw your whole life away. Yes, that's what he asked me to do. He asked me to throw away my entire life so I can rethink and grow, and rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Basically, okay, his argument is that we're all tied up. So, when we were born, we started to grow, the society and your parents try to feed you certain information, tell you what to do, what's right, what's wrong, what's okay, what's not okay. And then he says everybody who says they love you, love the way you currently are, and they don't want you to change, because everybody wants you to stay exactly the way you are. And therefore, when you talk to them, they will try to make you stay the way you are. Plus, if you keep talking to those people, you will basically not able to get rid of your old mentality and grow and rise. Then started, this is a radical way of thinking. But, well, anyway, he's a cool person. That is a very strong, that's a very strong comment. But all I'm saying is, he's cool. He's got a lot very strong. And he also says all social media, like even documentaries and YouTube, he hates them because they're too dumb. It's like all of these things are produced for people, for general public. Therefore, it's not very intelligent. Therefore, it's too stupid to his brain. Does not match his intelligence level. Therefore, he doesn't watch YouTube. He doesn't watch Netflix because they are made to explain to a general public an average IQ, basically. Anyway, he's really cool. But oh my gosh, the treehouse was so cool. He's a freaking genius. We're all so dumb. Yeah, he called me dumb too. So basically, I wonder how well he would do in the conversation about quantum mechanics. That's what happens, okay? He plays chess. So I asked him to play chess with me or teach chess with me. And he basically said, your chess level would be my chess level when I was at 12. And I am now 60. When I play chess with you, it's so boring for me. Therefore, I don't want to play chess with you. It's too boring. I don't get anything out of it. So, no, okay, guys, no, calm down. He has a very strong personality. And then, anyway, so then when we kept talking, we had some really good conversations. And then he basically started talking about it's very difficult. So a lot of people had stopped growing at a certain age. Yeah, stopped growing. And then people just started watching stuff and getting basically numb into, doing random things that makes no sense. So then he says, for him, he has to be constantly learning stuff and constantly growing. And then we had some conversation. I don't remember what exactly we're saying. But then he basically said he cannot it basically had this saying about how much he's been growing. So then I said, okay, maybe you can remember yourself when you were 20 something and give advice to other people based on your 20-year-old, memories. And then he said something about, oh yeah, I can remember when I was 5. When I was 5, I watched Tom and Jerry or something. I don't remember. Anyway, no, he's really cool. Guys, maybe the way that I am describing is not giving him justice. He is a really cool person. He's got a lot of good conversation, and he really does challenge me. He challenges me to do differently, grow differently, and think out of the box. And he's like, anyway, it was really, really cool. And then the tree house that he built, dude, he built the entire lake house and the big swing. Can you believe that? And anyway, so sounds like he's not cool. Oh my gosh, you guys are so crazy. No, he is cool. Don't worry. Sounds like a call. That's a good thing. Alright, so then what happened was I was sitting on the giant swing, and then I fell asleep. Then in the middle of the night, I woke up, and there is nothing more magical than waking up, seeing the sky and millions of stars. Oh, I also heard coyote howling. Oh, from really far away, okay? And then Then I fell asleep again. Then I woke up again, and guess what? The second time I woke up from the middle of the night, there is a big light, like almost like a light curtain hanging on top of my head. Thank you so much for the follow. Why is it not making a sound? Oh, frickle doo doo doo. I turned the sound alert. So can I replay it? Hey, thank you. Did I replay the right one? Yes. This is the part where Giselle tells us she's quitting streaming and going to hobo status into the wilderness, building a log into the mountains. Pretty amazing. It was really... Oh, thank you, Monkey Make Fire. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. What's up? Hi. Hello, raiders. Welcome. I'm just sharing my story of me staying with this couch surfer in Saskatoon. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Welcome. Hello, everybody. What were you streaming, Monkey? Why? Thank you for the follow, Monkey McFire. Hi. Thank you so much. What was I saying? I was saying something I forgot. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much, fact. Thank you for the recommendation. Okay, guys. Well, welcome to my channel. You have some bad, not safe for work couch surfing stories from Iceland. Are you a couch surfer? Are you a couch surfer? Are you a couch? I love couch surfing. I love couch surfing. I have bad couch surfing experiences myself as well. But overall, couch surfing is so cool. I love couch surfing. Couch surfing is like epic. Oh my gosh. What's the story? Okay. Now you just travel with a tent. You just really have to make sure that your couch surfing host is a good person. Okay. Anyway, wait, me too. What me too? Oh, I also want to go to Iceland. Me too. Me too. So okay, Monkey, what do you stream? Are you also a travel streamer? Are you an IRL streamer? Currently my mission is to travel across Canada. So I bought a train ticket from the east coast of Canada to the west coast of Canada, and I'm traveling and couch surfing and going to Airbnb, and very rarely do hotels, but I'm mainly doing couch surfing and Airbnb and hostel. I go to hostels as well to save money. What? Coco raid? What? Are we having a Coco raid? Huh? A cat blog? Fake raid? Ugh. Talking about the person who gave advice to Gigi about stop streaming and don't talk to family. Oh, okay. Something that said, I really believe the whole virus was final nail in the hitchhiking coffin. Yeah, and couch surfing too. So many people stopped couch surfing because it's no longer, people don't want to have strangers in their home anymore. Dream just chatting about random stuff, food. Oh, awesome. Where are you in China? Where you living before you traveled? I was living on the East Coast. Hello, Pikachu. Hello, everybody. Big Coco viewers equals big trolls. I lived in China for 20 years, and I moved to Halifax, 21 years, and I moved to Halifax 7 years ago. And I lived in Canada for the past 7 years, and then last month, September 1st, I quit my job and started traveling, and I've been traveling for more than a month now. So I've been just, getting on the train, go to places and meet couch surfers, and I got to meet my mod, Taylor, in Halifax, and I stayed on his couch in Manitoba. It's been so cool. And then in Saskatoon, I stayed with this couch surfer on his lake house. Oh my god, it was one of the coolest things that happened to me. And I got to see Northern Lights for the first time in my life. And I also saw a wild moose. A wild moose. First time in my life. And oh, the prairie is so cool. Saskatchewan is so freaking underrated. Those Haligonians are something else. Have you been to Halifax? Do you know about Halifax? That feel like ages ago. Yeah, it does feel like a long time. Oh, guess what? So there is this server on the train. His name is Kevin, and he's really funny and cool. And then when I took the train from Toronto to Winnipeg, he is the server on the train. And today he's the server on the train again, and I saw him and he saw me. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey. He said, you were on the train 2 weeks ago. I'm like, yeah, you were on the train 2 weeks ago. So then we started talking, and then he asked me, will we see you again in the future on the train? I'm like, absolutely. I'm going all the way to Vancouver. Never seen a moose. Want to see so much. Oh my, that moose was so big, and it was like the one of the most beautiful scenery that I've ever seen. I'm not even exaggerating. It was so poetic. Like, I wish I can paint. I wish I'm like have bigger vocabulary to express the scenery. Oh my gosh, the prairie is so big. Like, it's just I can't even see the end, and it touches the sky, and then just from the far, almost like where the prairie touches the sky, there is this giant moose slowly walking. Oh, it's crazy. You've been down most Canada by now. Oh my gosh, where are you from? Where do you live? Steal sunflower seeds from farm. Yeah. Was Kevin attractive? He was funny. I didn't get to see most of his face. He's like mostly covered, so I think he is attractive. It's fate, I know. Moose are so scary. I only saw them from far away. Their legs are 6 feet tall. Yeah, they're giant. I've seen a moose up close like a dinosaur. Right, the prairies where you can see dog running away for 3 days. Oh, you're in Montreal for now? Oh, I loved Montreal. Oh, is that where the joke is from? There was a joke about Saskatoon or Saskatchewan that Taylor's friend told us. Was what do you call 11 dogs running in Saskatchewan? And the joke was 10 after 1. I don't know what that even means. Gotta run. Have a good night. Bye bye, Sai. Have a good night. Have a good work tomorrow. Have a good day at work tomorrow. There's so shortage of joke about. There's no shortage of jokes, but did you know moose heads are so big their eyes move independently? No way, really? Pikachu, thank you for. Oh wait. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, Ryan! Thank you for gifted sub to 100 Pikachu. Thank you so much. What's up, Ryan? Wait, why are you not sleeping? What? It's so late. Just chilling before bed? Oh my god. Oh. I can't even describe the crazy things that happened. Okay, so yesterday morning, we went my couch surfer in Saskatoon. Oh, by the way, I was a little, so my couch surfer in Saskatoon is kind of like a really strict parent. Okay, so he's really against all sorts of social media, and because of that, there's so many times I want to take pictures and videos of things, and I didn't dare to because he's gonna yell at me. So there's so many things, so many times there's so many cool things happening. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to take out my phone. But I know as soon as I take out my phone, he would say like, if you take pictures, you won't live in the moment. So then I was terrified, so I didn't take a lot of photos that I wanted to take. If he's against phone calls, he just doesn't like. He just doesn't like that your mind is tied up to the life like before, you know, at some major red flags. Okay, guys, everybody has, you know, their personalities, and there's good and bad things. Yeah, he is pretty strong on believing social media is poison, and all sorts of social media, including my garbage journaling, aka streaming, is also poison and garbage. But overall, he's a very, very intelligent guy, and he's really cool. Anyhow, what happened was, we woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning. My couch server wake up way early, right? I have to lurk. Your stream is really sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you so much. Like, you're awesome. I'm gonna let you make me want to have conversation with this guy in a good way. Oh yeah, he is really good at chatting. For what it was, I enjoy your poison garbage. Oh, because we're all garbage. Because the way he talks about it is that everybody's garbage. Anyway, okay, going back. Also, he says Harry Potter is for children. He said Harry Potter is for 6-year-olds. So that hurts. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, yesterday morning. Okay, wait. Okay, going back to the very, very beginning. My couch surfer. LP.
1 year Jeeski Cole.
I forgot. I've been streaming for a year now. What? Whoa, I completely forgot about it. Holy crap. Wow, that's insane. So strange. This feels very weird. It has been a very, very, very long time. Okay, so my couch surfer. Back to the story. He's got 2 pet squirrels, and he used to have 3, and one of the pet squirrels passed. He got the 2 pet squirrels because these squirrels' mom has passed before these squirrels had grown into adulthood. So, Potato, oh my gosh! Pikachu, thank you for gifting sub to Potato Boy. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. What's going on today? Today is like an app. What? Is it? Is there a train? Is there a train? Oh, thank you for this gifting sub. Alright. Wow! Oh my goodness, Taylor! What? Thank you, Taylor, for gifting 5 subs. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Ah, stream anniversary. Wow. Thank you. I know you more than a year. Yeah. I cannot believe it's been a year. It's insane. This is crazy. Mind equals blown. Mind equals blown. And thinking about it's been, oh my gosh, it's been a year. It's been a crazy year. Okay, the store I haven't even started. I haven't even get into the store. Alright. Going back to couch surfing. So every morning he wakes up. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you guys about the otter. Did I tell you anything about the otter? Okay, my mind has been all over the place. Okay. How do I even start? Alright, so the day before yesterday, Potato is up for many months. So for as many months, and he hasn't paid once. Potato always had someone else to. Oh my gosh, Potato, how have you been? Okay. No, Potato is too cool. Everybody wants Potato to have a badge. Alright. One day, me and my couch surfer were sitting on that giant swing, having a conversation. I don't remember what we're having conversations about. We just talk just non-stop, right? And as we are having a conversation, all of a sudden I heard a little sound, splash in the lake. Oh my gosh, Zay, what's up? Hi, how are you? I heard a little splash in the water. And then my couch surfer said, oh, did you see that? And I was like, whoa, I didn't see anything. He's like, that is a fish. So then he has a little dock right next at the lake. He ran to the dock. He says, that's a fish, and I gotta catch it. So out of nowhere, I didn't notice, but there is a fishing rod on that dock. He grabbed his fishing rod, casted the fishing rod, and I'm like, how are you gonna catch it? And the fishing rod landed in the center of the lake, and literally 2 seconds later, he hooked the fish. And he's like this. And he's like reeling the fish in. Literally 2 seconds. I'm not even kidding. This is not exaggeration. He just, and then it just hooked on the fish, right? And he's reeling in, and he was laughing. He's like fishing, you know, he learned fishing from, you know, younger. And even when he was traveling in Thailand, he was paddling from island to island, spear fishing and learning how to catch fish and survive like that. So he's like, guess what we're gonna have for dinner? And it was a big pike fish, okay? It's called pike, I think. It's this big. So he cooked the fish in, and he threw the fish on the dock. He's like, let's just leave the fish here and we'll cook the fish for dinner. And then he says, you know, let's just wait. And then he told me, I did not take a picture with the fish because my couch surfer doesn't like it when I use my phone too much. He yells at me. I did take some photo. I did take some. Okay, I will share some photos because I was saving the story for today. I want to share the story with you guys before I send you some of the pictures and the videos. Okay, so then it would be a good moment to take. I know, but you know, anyway, it happens. So then what happened was he left the fish on the dock, and then he told me there is a little otter that lives under his dock. He said one day I was fishing, and as he was reeling the fish in, he said a little otter came out and trying to steal the fish. I listened to the story. I'm like, yeah, that's really cute, but I don't know. I was like, is that for reals? Anyway, so I was like, I was just being shocked by how big the fish is and how quickly he caught it. So then we've sat back on the chair, on the swing, and we're talking. And then, I don't know how long we had conversations for. All of a sudden, my couch surfer stood up again. He's like, shush! And I was like, what's going on? He ran to the dock, and turns out a freaking otter was on the dock trying to steal the fish. Like, what? So then, my couch surfer ran to that otter and shushed the otter away, and then the otter ran away, and then my couch surfer looked at me. He's like, what did I tell you? There is a little otter, a little thief trying to steal our dinner. And at this moment, I'm already like, what the heck is going on? So then he went back. He said, you stay here. I'm going to chop up the head of the fish and the tail of the fish, and I'm going to put it back on the dock so we can feed it to the otter. So then he went back into the room with the fish, and it took a long time. Then he came back with the head, tail, and the gut of the fish, and he threw it on the dock, and he says, you know, let's just wait, the otter will come out. This is when he asked me, you want to take a photo of this otter? I'm like, yes, I really do. So I ran to my phone, ran back, have my phone ready, and I took a video of the little otter. First, the little otter was like under the dock, and it stood up and it was looking, and it was like trying to get stuff. And then once we backed up a little bit, and then the otter came on top of the dock, grabbed the fish, and ran away. Oh my god, it was the cutest thing ever. It was so crazy. Like, what the heck? All of a sudden, like, how did all of this happen? And then later, my couch surfer said, you know, you can sit out here. I'm gonna go cook the fish, and I'll let you know when the dinner's ready. So I'm just sitting on the swing, enjoying the nature, and, you know, just sitting there casually doing nothing. And then, you know, 30 minutes later, my couch was like, dinner's ready. When he cooked the fish, and it was delicious. He made really good salad, yeah, everything. Then we ate the fish, and then that's when I went and decided to sleep on the swing that night. And that's when I saw the northern lights, and that's when I saw all of the shooting stars. And then that's when I saw the whole crazy thing, and I heard the coyotes. And then what happened? Oh yeah, then the next morning, it was so cool. Seriously, it was so cool. Then the next morning, there is this really big smoke came, and this smoke was so strong it covered the entire lake. Now my couch surfer is worried because he's like, I lived here for 20 years and I've never smelled something this strong. There is a fire ban, but there's definitely a fire somewhere nearby because the fire smell was so strong. And he built his house, and it's all built of wood, and it's like, and the weather is so dry. He's like, if a fire comes, I can lose my house. So then he started calling like 911, the fire department, asking about where the fire is, you know. And then he's like, let's go, get into the car, let's go see if we can find the source of the fire. So I jumped into his car. He was just driving in the middle of nowhere, the prairie, so big, and then he's just driving. The whole place, the whole sky and the land were covered in smokes. And I was like, what the hell, is this actually a fire? Turns out the fire was very far away. It was just big natural fire that happened from very far away, but the smoke gets carried to Saskatoon with the wind. So my couch surfer drove a long time, and then we didn't find the source of the fire. We didn't see any fire. So then he calmed down a little bit. He's like, okay, now I'm feeling better. The fire is not nearby, and there's a river between, you know, where the smoke is coming from and his house, so then his house won't be in too much of trouble. So then all in all, he realized the fire is not that nearby, it's not going to be too big of a problem. So then he left. To the city. He does some. He has a place in the city, and he also built his own furniture for the place in the city. And then I stayed in the lake house. Oh yeah, then he showed me his freaking tree house. Okay, his tree house is different than this tree. His tree house is literally in the middle of freaking nowhere. It's like, you know those YouTube videos of people building like swimming pools or building houses in the literal middle of nowhere? That's exactly where it was. There's nothing, and it's like a little pathway. He leads me there, and then and then I turned, you know, I took a video. I'll share the video sometime. Also, the funny thing is, my couch surfer, because he does woodwork and he builds his own furnitures and stuff, he's got some chainsaw, some like all of these equipments that you see in the horror movies, right? He's like, look, let me show you what I'm working on. Open the room. There's like chainsaw, there's like hammer, there's all kind of like freaking torturing machines everywhere in the room. And I was thinking to myself, if he kills me here and cuts up my body, like this is like a best place to freaking murder someone and cut their body, and it's like exactly like in the horror movies. And I was thinking, oh my god. And also he's got like workouts, dumbbells, I guess. So in my mind I'm like, he can throw that to my head, knock me out unconscious, and then just I was like, this would be like the best place to kill someone and get rid of the body. He was showing me his workshop and what he's working on. Oh my gosh, this guy is really smart. He's just like Sheldon. He's like Sheldon in the Big Bang Theory. He's very smart. And also Sheldon also thinks everyone else is dumb. It's kind of like that. Well, overall, he's a really good cook. He's an amazing person, very inspiring. He's got some really good stories about traveling and everything. And then on top of that, he challenges me to stop doing garbage things, and grow out of the prison that I was born into. He just says everybody is born into a prison, and our mission in life is to get rid of that prison that we were born into. So I mean, yeah, I guess in a way it makes sense. So that's basically a summary of what happened in the past 3 days in the lake house. It's amazing. It's beautiful. The nature is beautiful. I love it. I love the prairie. Even in Manitoba too. Oh my gosh, Taylor, you know what I was thinking? I could have asked you if you want to go camping or something. Because wouldn't it be... Okay, can I confess something? I've never camped. I've never went camping. Ever. Because I don't have a car. I don't have a tent. I've never done camping. Ever. So, instead of watching TV... Imagine if we went camping. Wouldn't that be so cool? It would have been really cool. But watching TV was really fun too. I know, right? We went camping. Camping, get killed by a wild wolf. No, there's Taylor. Taylor will kill the wolves. Will it be too cold next time you're in Taylor's area? Well, I don't know when I will be in Taylor's area. I'm going west. So next time I meet Taylor, I don't even know. Winter camping is a thing, yeah. But I'd rather not. I'd rather not go camping in the winter. Like fall, summer, maybe spring. Winter equals no camping. There are people that do those stuff, but yeah, I guess it gets very cold, and it gets really dark so early, and the day gets bright very late. You've seen snow in Winnipeg. Have a great rest of the stream. Bye, Ryan. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much for the gifts that it's up. Yeah, that's that. And then I am I just arrived in Edmonton. Edmonton. Once you get into Edmonton, it's like the whole feeling is different now. Edmonton feels like a city. I don't know. I stay here for 3 nights, 2 days, because tonight is 1 night already, right? But I arrived late at night, so I have tonight, and then 1 other night, then another night. Then I use this app called Pop a Ride. Hello Steph, what's up? Anyway, so on Friday, okay, this is what's going on Friday, okay? This coming Friday, I will actually be homeless. Like, actually. This is what's going to happen. Friday, I am going from Edmonton to Calgary, and I found someone on the internet to share a ride. So I'm going to share a ride with someone from Edmonton to Calgary. And then in Calgary, I stay overnight. Then in the morning, someone else, I'm sharing a ride with another person from Calgary to Banff. And because I arrive in Calgary at night and leave Calgary very early in the morning, I don't want to spend money to buy an hotel room or you know, an Airbnb room because it costs hundreds of dollars. So what we do is we will stay overnight in Calgary on the street, try to survive Friday night, and then Saturday morning we'll catch a ride with someone. And then I already asked this person if he's willing to be on the stream, and he said absolutely. Hopefully I will provide some good content. So Saturday morning and Friday night will be like an overnight stream, and then goes all the way until Saturday morning. Then we'll share a ride with this person to go to Banff, and then we will explore Banff, the national park, the mountains, the mountains, the mountains, 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 the mountains, the mountains, the mountains, mountains, mountains. Do you guys not understand what I'm saying? Also, I haven't figured out how to go from Banff to Jasper, so not even. It's okay. That happens all the time. I'm used to it. Okay. Basically, what happens is Friday night I will be actually genuinely, legitimately homeless for one night, and I will try to survive on the street of Calgary. Okay? So Friday night we're going to have a legitimate homeless stream. Then Saturday morning I'm going to share a ride with a stranger from Calgary to Banff, and he has agreed to be on my stream, and he said hopefully he can provide some good content. I don't know what's 24/7. You know, maybe we can go to a gym. I don't even know. I looked for 24/7 places, and there are no McDonald's that's 24/7. So I'll find some places that opens up until pretty late, and then I don't want to go to motel. No motel for me. Motel is, I don't like it. We'll be like Detroit Become Human. We'll find a place to sleep, or we steal money. I'm not gonna steal money. We'll cut our hair, change our identity, then go to a different location. But yeah, we're gonna rob a bank. Why don't you just go to a motel and spend a night in the bathroom of a motel? You can do that, and it's free. Is it actually free? You guys can give me ideas. The goal is to stay one night in Calgary, and you know, you don't like motels, so instead you will roam the streets. I guess I do need to do some research to know which streets are dangerous streets at night, because you know, I have to stay away from dangerous areas. I don't want to get into actual trouble. Yeah, you just have to go to the bathroom, occupy a toilet, lock it, and stay there. Okay, that's a good idea. I like it. Keep going. Oh. I haven't booked anything for Banff. I need to book stuff for Banff. Then Saturday, Sunday we go see Banff. I may do, then it might just mean that I will do a 12-hour or maybe even longer than 12-hour stream this coming Friday and Saturday. And don't press red button. Yeah, I will not press the red button. We'll just keep going. Keep streaming. get really drunk and admitted to a hospital, spend a night there. Oh, not bad idea. What's the sound? Oh, it's from the radio. My Airbnb host turned the radio on when I came in. Wow, it's good music. We can do sleep stream. Oh my gosh, this is such a good setup for sleep stream. I can just go to sleep and how perfect is this setup? It's music, yeah, it is music. Build a treehouse and spend a night there. I know it sounds far-fetched, but if you get to Googling now, I'm sure we can manage. Stay up in the tree. Or just get a second-hand tent. Or stay a night with a homeless person. Their experience. I thought something magical is going on from the music. I haven't even researched what's to do in Edmonton. I mean, I don't have, I stole my mom's cigarettes. Should I smoke her last one? What? No. What the heck? Well, no, okay, why did you steal her cigarettes in the first place? Are you a smoker? Do you smoke? If you don't smoke, don't start. If you are already a smoker, if it's not too late, try to stop. You are a smoker? Well, maybe try to not smoke. And then if you can't, then yeah, okay, smoke her cigarette. You know what? If it's too late and you don't want to stop smoking, then yeah, go ahead, smoke her cigarettes. It's whatever. You're not cool if you don't smoke. But why do you have to? See, this is exactly what my couch surfer is trying to tell me. We're born into a prison of the society. People tell you what to do, what not to do. The society gives you pressure to do things, and you do it without actually thinking for yourself. You gotta think for yourself and then make a decision because you want it, not because what other people think of you or want you to do. You can't also have to keep this well, I guess in that case, go ahead. Smoke all you want. You might ill conclusion when I got over my anxiety. Oh well, life happens. Everybody's got a way to live. It's a great mindset to be in. Chat, look at yourself. This is you. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. Hey, stream inception. Oh, guys, clip this. Somebody please clip this. This is so trippy. Isn't that cool? Lag action going on the black screen. What a lag action. By the way, this reminds me of this book called Something something, the golden brand. Okay. Oh yeah, my couchsurfer recommended me a book. He says it's a very, very good book, and I'm going to read it. The book is called The Wisdom of Insecurity. I really want to read it. Showing a mirror and a mirror and a mirror and a mirror. I'm going to read the book Wisdom of Insecurity. And I think it'll be a good read. What is it about? It's about the wisdom of insecurity. Come on, dude. What do you think? Whoever should save this soul shall... Whoever would save his soul shall lose it. This book is an exploration of this law in relation to man's quest for psychological and intellectual certainty in religion and philosophy. Whoever would save his soul shall lose it. Okay. If you want to read books for free, you can go zlib.org. Whosoever. That's a word? Why use such big brain words that nobody understands? Whatever. Also, by the way, this is my first time seeing a washer that's also a dryer, 2-in-1. You have big brain word? What is a big... That's what Google said about the book. Whosoever would save his soul shall lose it. Okay. Anyway, it's about insecurity. So like if you're really insecure about yourself, or you're insecure about your relationship, at least that's how he brought up the book. We're talking about, you know, people worrying about your partner's cheating on you, you worry about your relationship going nowhere, you worry about things in life, because everybody wants security, everybody wants to have a promise, have an answer, but in reality, you cannot make promises and things happen, and you know, all the security that you feel are almost always false security. And then he told me about the book. So, yeah. I think insecure people tend to be attention. Blue Wire. Hi. How's everybody? Well, on behalf of everybody, I would say everybody is doing great because they are watching my stream. You're welcome. Okay, so humble. Taciturn, reserved in speech. Speak in few words. Oh. I think there are different insecurities, right? Insecure could be you're insecure about talking to people, but it could also be you're insecure about your body, almost you're insecure about, you know, if you're in a relationship. For example, someone that's a very jealous type, most likely they're just very insecure about themselves because they think they can lose their partner. Insecure about, what else can you be insecure about? Like anything. I came up with a name for the show. What show? Oh, the show, your YouTube show. What's the show? What's the name? Learn the big boy words from reading Dostoevsky and the Herman Hesse. The Hollow Leg Diaries. What's a hollow leg? Like a parrot? Like you're a parrot? First time I was in her stream, I asked her about playing piano and she is good at it. Then she was like, no, don't say that I'm say that I'm not good at it. I don't. When did I say I am humble? Yes, exactly. I've always been humble. When people eat a lot of food, people ask, where do you put all that food? In your hollow leg. Oh, really? I did not know about that saying. Hey Giselle, what? Yeah? You need to read Idiot. The book is Megapog. I'm literally the same as my skin. The idiot, the main character in the book. Idiot. I know the book. I think I've read or attempted to read it in Chinese. Okay. Hey, we can have we're gonna change up some of our Discord. Okay, how do I turn this off? I'm trying to see how to turn this off. Oh, there we go. I turn it off. You gotta send some selfies with face to turn into stickers. Yeah, I have to do that as well. My mom woke up and she gonna see her cigarettes missing. Uh-oh. If she... I guess you said everybody smokes, so she must know that you smoke. Oh, in that case, then you just tell her I'll buy you a new pack. I'll buy you new ones. Then it won't be a problem. This place is so cute. I really love it here. I am so happy I found this place. Amazing. Full of character. And then tomorrow, because I don't have data on my phone anymore to do actual IRL stream outside, I will instead try to do a cooking stream. That's one of your favorite. Crime and Punishment. Oh, I've read Crime and Punishment in Chinese a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure I read the simplified version. Idiot, my cousin, I know my cousin read it, but I don't really remember much about it. It's a problem because first thing she does after she wakes up is light up a cig, and now that we deprived her of that luxury, okay, just go make her breakfast right now. Make her some coffee and do cooking stream. Cooking what? Cooking instant noodles or something. I'll come up with things to cook. I stay here for two more nights, okay? I can figure out things to cook. Or we know what, we can play games. You know, they don't want to see me cooking. We play. I don't have games. Haven't read it yet, but I kind of watch a lot of lectures on it. So no applause. Wuthering Heights is your top 5. Wuthering Heights are nice. Pretty heavy read though. Finishing Wuthering Heights. Right, Taylor does read a lot of Shakespeare. He was showing me his Shakespeare collections. Any updates about Treehouse and the Magical Night? Yes, I did the whole update, Blue Wire. You missed it. It was beautiful. There was my couch surfer caught a fish, and there was an otter try to steal the fish from us, and then my couch surfer give the fish give the otter the head and the tail and the gut of the fish, and then he cooked the fish that he fished up. Then I saw northern lights and stars and shooting stars. Then the next day I saw a giant moose walking on the infinite land of the prairie, and under the heavy smoke that's from a fire that's hundreds of kilometers away. It's crazy. Did I make a wish? No, I don't make wishes to shooting stars. Also, they're too fast. I've seen a lot of shooting stars when I was a kid, so shooting stars are not mind-blowing for me anymore. I swear you saw northern lights. I did, yeah. Halifax, Giselle? Yeah? I was in Halifax for 7 years. I'm no longer. I believe everybody do that. I don't know what to wish for. Where was Otter? Oh, Otter and Northern Lights, that was in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Except to me. What would you wish for? I don't know what to wish for. Plus, do you wish when the shooting star is shooting? Or when I see the shooting star, it and then disappeared. So, I've seen a lot of shooting star growing up. I've seen them a lot. Happy life, wealth, a trip to Vancouver. Oh, I should have wished to meet Ginny. Oh, I should have, could have. I want to do shrooms and watch Northern Lights so bad. The Northern Lights I saw are not one of those fancy Northern Lights. Where's the tree? I'll show you guys tomorrow. It's pretty late and my host is going to sleep. Anonymous. Hi. What was I saying again? I said something and then I forgot. I don't remember. Am I high? No. Why? Do I look high? Northern Lights are far south, are only good in the dead of winter. You forgot what you were talking about. Because I was distracted. Right. Oh, the Northern Light. The Northern Light was not one of those really epic Northern Lights that you see on TV or on the photographs that are like blue or green. The Northern Light I saw is white. It's one of, according to my couch surfers, one of the common Northern Lights because they're just white. There is no other color. There's white light hanging in the sky. It was really big though. It's like a curtain on top of my head. I fell asleep and opened my eyes and I see these lights on top of my head and I sat straight up. I was thinking to myself, could this be it? Could this be the Northern Light? But in my head, Northern Light would be, those really colorful ones. And this one is white. So then I was thinking, maybe it's fog. Maybe this is not Northern Light. But then the light was moving and it looks like a curtain and it's kind of lit in the sky. The coolest thing is, there's the Milky Way and then there's the Northern Light. The stars, the Milky Way, Northern Light, the lake, and the howls of coyotes from far away. It was so unbelievable. I cannot believe that it is like a dream. High on happiness. Imagine, don't know what to wish for. Yeah, it was not green or blue. It was just white. Then the next day, I also asked my couchsurfer to confirm. I said, I think I saw northern lights, but it's white. He said it's normal. All those really beautiful ones that they take are one of those, you know, they only publish those type of northern lights because that's the most beautiful one. But the most common ones are white northern lights. So I saw a common northern light. Yeah. I love Saskatchewan. I love it. I love it. I don't know how much I will love Banff and the mountains. You know, there is a chance, there is a possibility that Saskatchewan will end up being my favorite place that I traveled in in Canada. At least nature-wise. I'm pretty sure, I feel like if Taylor and I had went further out, you know, I might really, really, really love the nature in Winnipeg too. Because the place my couchsurfer lives is outside of Saskatoon. It's not actually Saskatoon, it's out of the city. And if you want to take an Uber from the city to where he lives, it's $50. So it's a very far place out. It's almost like a cottage. Therefore the nature is amazing. You cannot know unless you visit other places. Yeah, we only have a few left before I finish my trip in Canada. And my couchsurfer also said, don't stop traveling. If you can manage to travel, don't stop at 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Just keep going. Just keep traveling. So he told me, my couchsurfer told me, so he is a big time traveler, and he said in total he had 9 years homeless. Not a whole, you know what I mean, homeless. He didn't have an actual permanent address. For 9 years he's been traveling and because he bikes and camps, so he stays in the northern part of the planet in the summertime, and then when the fall and winter comes, he goes to Australia or New Zealand or South America. He speaks really good Portuguese and really good Spanish. So then when the winter time comes, he goes to the other part of the planet and then bikes and camps. So he bikes, kayak, and camp. Traveled around the world like that. He also hitchhiked, did a lot of crazy stuff. But because he's on a bike, he doesn't really need to hitchhike. It's just slow. But he went everywhere. We could have gone to the Interlake area, so many places. We could have. But I mean, watching Gone Girl is also fun. How about the Costas? Was he alone all the time? He was not always alone. He had traveled with his wife. He met his wife, I don't remember where exactly, and then they traveled together on a tandem bike, like 2 people's bike, so they biked together. But majority of the time he was traveling alone. Yeah, and then it doesn't really need a lot of money because he bikes and he camps. And even when he was in Thailand or other places, he goes fishing, so he catches his own food and make them. You know, I literally doesn't need much. I went for a walk once and out of boredom started theorizing about full schizo stuff. I thought about continuity and had this idea that at infinitesimally small time periods there are gaps where nothing happens, and that we pop in and out of existence in these frames and diverge into gazillion potential realities, and that our consciousness is an illusion. At that moment I saw a shooting star and spent. Were you on shrooms? What the hell? Were you high? Oh god, I really enjoyed our chats and watching movies until the wee hours. Yeah, it was really fun too. Honestly, travel to me It's more about the people I meet than actually, you know, sightseeing. You were high on life. That was really interesting. Do you still feel that way though? Hasselhoffman, what's up? Trip is going so well. I loved Saskatchewan. I saw Northern Lights. I saw moose. I met this person who built his own lake house from scratch. And it's insane. It's been amazing. Question is how you guys look at the sky because you're high, or is the other way around? Whoa, wait, what? Saw Northern Lights in Saskatchewan. Yeah, it's not the cool ones. It's the white. It's white. It's not those really fancy, beautiful ones, but it was still very amazing. You guys, what city did you visit? Saskatoon, and then I stayed with this couch surfer. He lives far from Saskatoon, like it's like 30 minutes driving distance from Saskatoon. He lives next to this lake, and it's other people would buy it as a cottage, but he has it as his main location. But he also got an apartment in the city in Saskatoon, and he is renovating that place currently. And yeah, it's super beautiful. It's full of nature, all kinds of animals. So I'm in a treehouse. Right now, yes, at least this is what the Airbnb says. And I did climb up to be inside of this room. I haven't really seen the outside because it was really dark when I arrived in Edmonton, and I went straight here with an Uber, and then I came inside here, took a pee, and I started streaming. So I don't really know. Well, I think, yeah. My dad's maid's name is Regina, and I realized that Regina is the most racist name ever if you read it backwards. But why would you try to read it backwards? Who said that? Steph, you are I think you're just always high. You know, pot, if you read the word pot backwards, is top. So when you smoke pot, aka weed, you feel like you're on top of the world. So smoking gets you high. Pot bring you to the top. You're welcome. Everybody gotta smoke. No, don't, actually. That's not... That was great. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah. I mean, we could take a little look outside. Let's take a little look outside and see what's out there. Okay, what's out of this one? What's outside of this window? How long am I in Edmonton? 2 full days? Two full days. We are in a tree. This is a tree. Look, did you see the tree? You're on shrooms. Do you feel really shroomsome? Shroom? Maybe I'm onto something. What? Okay. Okay, what's out here? Oh, look. Oh, look, here we are. There's an outside, and then there's like that thingy, and then you go out, and then there's outside. people saw me, they think I'm crazy. When you're on acid, you're a dica. What? Stop this madness. Why are we talking about words backwards? What's the point? Why are we doing that? Also, look, there's a lot of equipment that we can use for cooking. Look, there's this. Oh, we can use this as the stove. You had a theory pot and top. I stole that. That's not original. You think I can think that fast? I heard it from somebody else, and then I stole it. So now it is mine. Guess who I stole it from? Pun is to develop a neurological disorder. Point? Where are we going? Why are we developing neurological disorder? Excuse me? What? Parata? No. He was from Ryan Higa. He one time said that in one of his videos, and I laughed out really loud. And I remembered. I really think if you read things backwards all the time, you develop a neurological disorder. You really think so? Okay. Well, then don't do it then. It's that simple. The solution is don't read things backwards. Is it that hard? Hey guys. One second, okay. Do you know those sobriety tests where the police ask you to say the alphabetic backwards? I trained myself to do that even though I'll never drink and drive. Because Taylor likes challenges, that's why. Because he thinks it's fun. Is that window open? Why is that so loud? I want to train myself to behave like a normal person. You want to train yourself to behave like a normal person so you can blend in with the crowd? Why do you want to do that? You don't have to always blend in. It's not really necessary. Look at my posture. Look at how bad my posture. I was walking around almost like this. Horrible. That's what they do. Just become a sociopath. This is nice. I'll look like this for the rest of the evening. Maybe I'll look into the thing. This either I'm completely quiet or obnoxious. There's nothing wrong with that either. You're looking into becoming a sociopath? The quote that I got, and it's going to be the quote that got me into tizzy is now going to be my mantra from now on. What does mantra mean? I don't like this. It's not evenly distributed. You know what? It's okay. Nobody cares. Plus man. Hello, what's up? How my travel to Edmonton is great. It has been, I sat all day on the train. I wrote my journal and I looked outside. The scenery was great and it was beautiful. Colors of the Wind. I don't know that song. I know colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands. Mantra is something people say to meditate, but I'm going to say it for motivation. I'm not going to be freaking harmless. And what's wrong with being harmless? Being harmless it's all right. Do it in Bar Mike, hi, how are you? How's it going? You want to be peaceful, not harmless. Okay. I mean, if that's your choice. Wait, how do you start the song? I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green and red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands. Say, how do you do? You're gonna give me a beat, yeah? That was a free one for you guys. A free song for tonight. Let's do karaoke stream. How do you even do that? With all the copyright things, it's very hard to do anything music related. Plus, I don't really know a lot of songs in English. I know very little. We get on Discord and do karaoke. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's do that. I'm down. I'm just gonna destroy all of you guys. You think you can sing? You haven't met me yet. Oh, let's make some tea. You guys wanna have some tea? You were planning on an art thing. Wow, Taylor, you got so many things going on. What the heck? That's awesome. This is like the Hobbits. Where the Hobbits live. I'm just really tall. I'm like Gandalf in Bilbo Baggins. I don't get the urge to do art often, but when I do, I have to scratch it. Oh, nice. I don't know how pog my Jasmine from Aladdin is. From a whole new world. I don't know that song. I don't know how to sing it. Oh, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch. What's the movie called? Enchanted together. That's a great. It's a great movie. There's so much real life stream. What? What do you mean? So much real life stream. I don't understand. Making tea? It sounds like hell. What do you mean it sounds like hell? I'm just getting water. Like saying sound of water, and I don't understand you guys. Sometimes the just make no sense whatsoever. Where is the plug? Where do I plug this? I don't know where to plug this. Alright, let me look for a plug. What? I thought this is a kitchen. I thought it's a kitchen. Nice dress, thank you. Wait, there's no way. There's no way there's no plug over here. Oh. Oh, I knew it. It's right here. It's hiding in the corner. Oh yeah, because I'm not outdoor. I'm just traveling, but I'm not outdoor right now. Are you talking about the category of the stream? Because I think the category is travel and outdoors, but I never thought it would be that real. Are you high? What are you eating? What drug did you take? Look at yourself in the mirror. Another mirror inception. Travel and indoors. Is that trippy? I have caught a ghost orb. A ghost orb. Ah, you look prettier than usual. Everybody looks prettier than usual on my stream. My stream is full of pretty people. I'll post it in Discord. It looks cool. What looks cool? Everybody is beautiful. You're all beautiful people. No, today I'm super nice. Maybe because I'm living in this beautiful tree house. Everyone thinks you're a loser in real life. Self-burn. Tell the people who think you're a loser that they're the biggest losers because they don't watch my stream. cool people knows about this channel, and only cool people. First rule of Giselle's stream is we talk about how cool Giselle's stream is. I might have put too much water into that thing. It's been boiling for a long time. I'm going to go outside now and invite strangers to your stream. Let's go! Let's go, do it! If you actually do that, that would be so hilarious. Do you watch Giselle? No? Imagine start a meme. You go on the street, interview people. Do you watch Giselle? No. Loser. Then you go to the next person. Do you watch Giselle? No. Loser. Have you been living? Exactly. It's definitely not a cult. It's not a pyramid scheme. We're just trying to make your life better by showing you this channel that you can watch. And your life happiness level will be dramatically increased. Every day you will be smiling, you'll be happy, someone will call you beautiful, and you will have amazing connections, and then you will just think to yourself, my life before I watched Giselle's stream is such a waste. When people tell me you don't know what you're missing, I like to say, yeah, I want to keep it that way. Oh, you would have a great conversation with my couch surfer, because that is one thing that he thinks is the worst that can happen to someone. He just says if someone only eats rice, then they will only think rice is the most delicious food in the world. And if you never had anything but only rice, how can you say that your favorite food is rice and you love rice? It's only if you had all kinds of food and then you say rice is my favorite food. That's when you can actually make sense. Oh, my mom is calling me, guys. 1 second, you guys want to talk to my parents? You guys want to meet my parents? Mama, 1 second, guys. 我直播呢，我等我给我爸爸打，我给我爸爸回过去 ，OK。行。OK， 拜拜。我画的口红画的好玩的，OK 啊 ，OK， 拜拜，Alright, guys, let's go. You guys want to meet my parents? Let's go. Hey, this is my dad, so you guys gotta behave, okay? If you want to get my dad's approval and get his blessing, you need to behave. She just said call your dad. 爸爸啊，我现在做直播呢。现在你想让我你想上电视吗？我这么帅的一个中国帅哥震惊了怎么办？你想不想上电视？我给你上电，我给大家看一下你长什么样。算了吧。你不想。Okay. My dad doesn't want to show you guys his face. He said he's too handsome for you. 你长这么帅还不想让人看啊？是啊，长得帅只能是自己那个什么，自己看。Okay. 你现在走到哪了？在Edmonton. Edmonton 不知道用汉语怎么说。什么省？Alberta 我妈妈知道的用汉语怎么说。I don't know how to say those in Chinese. 啊 ，Alberta， 埃尔伯塔，
知道了。
可能是埃尔伯塔。
行。现在已经到了。
刚到了，然后住进来了。给你看一下我住的这个地方。Airbnb 是一个小房间，我自己住的。Showing my dad. I'm showing my dad the room. 然后就挺干净的，他还给我插了小花。
我看看啊，我正在那个地图上我看一下你走到哪个位置。
Okay, my dad is checking where I am on the world map. Alberta, 埃尔伯塔省。埃德蒙顿，埃德蒙顿 ，yes, Edmonton。
就是埃德蒙顿了，是吧？
埃德蒙顿 ，yes。Edmonton in Chinese is 埃德蒙顿。
对。知道了，这不就离那个温哥华很近了吗？
很近了。我在这儿可能待1个星期或2个星期，因为这儿有很多的好看的风景。然后完了之后再去温哥华。
中间穿过卡鲁普斯，中间穿过卡鲁普斯就到温哥华了。卡尔加里，我
这个周末去卡尔加里 ，Calgary。
然后那个地方还有个加斯帕。
Jasper， 我也去那儿。
加斯帕，这几个著名，这不就是
班夫。
还有一个皮斯里夫。汉斯克里克。再往北还有一个汉斯克里克。Dawson Creek， 还有个大草原城。周围是一个巴斯卡山。
OK。
是吧
OK. I don't know how those words are in Chinese. 你不想给大家这事上打个招呼啊？
我的英语等
我给你翻译，我就当你的翻译。
不用了。
Okay, whatever. My dad is too shy. He doesn't want to show his face. I told him I'll be his translator, but he said no.
你可以把我的那个光辉形象截给他们看。
截图 ？OK。
对啊，你看我的光辉形象多好啊。
OK， 我给你截个图。OK， 截图 OK 了。
光辉形象让你妈看。
Okay, I took screenshots. My dad said that I can show the screenshot of his face and my mom's face. So I'll show you guys some screenshots after. Okay. 没有胖。My dad asked me if he looks like he gained weight. 没胖。Always say no. Always say no when you're asked this question. 我还没给他们看呢。Oh my gosh. You guys think I am humble. My dad is freaking the worst. He's like, did you show your chat how I look like? Are they surprised how handsome and young I look? That's what he was saying. He's like, is your chat surprised that I'm so handsome? Like, what the heck, man? Dude has no. Oh goodness. 我还没给人家看你的截图呢，等我给人家看了，你再告诉你人家怎么说。
对，你现在发给他们看看了，让他们看看。
Oh my god! Okay, 等一下。Oh my god, my dad is like, okay, show them my photo, show them now. I wanna know what they think. Okay. Okay, guys, only say good. 稍等一下。哎，坐直一下，坐直一下，爸爸。Okay, good. Oh my gosh, my dad is like, what do they think of me? Okay, guys, only say good things, okay? Here's my dad. He does look really young. Guess how old he is? That's my mom. That's my dad. Dude has no wrinkle, right? I said you guys think he's really handsome.
说我很什么？
很帅。
那是。
说我，说我妈很美。
要不然这么那个什么，有这么美的女儿吗？
Okay.
优秀基因。
My dad says. Okay, let me translate. Okay. 我给你翻译一下。I'm sorry. My dad says, you know, I have such a beautiful and intelligent daughter because I have my good genetics and I passed my good genetics on to you. That's exactly why you are beautiful and intelligent. Like, what the heck? This dude has no shame. He has a baby face, right? I really hope I could look at my dad like my dad. Dude, almost 60. What did I get from my mom? Personality, of course. They blessed me with their good genes. Yeah, they did.
对啊，你看你这个长得这么漂亮，肯定是有原因的，是吧？
My dad's like, there's a reason you're so pretty. In my family, we just boost each other's egos by saying good things about ourselves and each other at the same time. Ego boost. This best group, humble family. Oh my god. 他说我们群里人说咱们一家人都太自恋了。
这是自信。
My dad, I told my dad about the so humble, and my dad said no, it's just self-confidence, self-awareness. I am just like my dad. What the heck? I'm just like him. Holy shit. This feels so wrong. 十几个人。
你跟他告诉他们，这不是自恋，这叫自信，这是我们优良的传统。
Okay, got it. Okay. Oh my god. You think I'm humble? Dude is the most humble person ever. He says that he never has a lack of confidence. He is funny. Now you guys have met my parents. You guys have met my dad. My boyfriend never met my dad, and you guys already did. You're already one step ahead. And my mom. My boyfriend did not meet my dad or my mom. And you guys have already done that. So, congratulations.
济南现在成了那个 个梅雨成了江南了，
全
是梅雨，全是雨，也连续下了一个月了。
Okay. My dad says the city has been raining for a month non-stop. Okay. 你说啥？
你可以跟他们说我现在正在说中国的这个什么山东的济南，现在北方城市成了江南城市了，都快，南方城市全是雨，连着下雨。
Okay, he says it's been raining all this time. It's almost like the city is from the south, because the northern part of China is more dry, and right now it's been raining so much. It's almost like it's a city from the south. Do what? OK 那我一会儿再给你打过去吧，爸爸。我先直播了。
好嘞，拜拜。
好了 ，OK，拜拜，I told him I'll call him back. Freaking hell! I forgot to connect the Wi-Fi on my phone. Oh my gosh, I've been using my data the whole time. This phone, I forgot to connect the Wi-Fi. Oh, that hurts. Oh my god, why? It's okay. Sometimes my parents have to call me because they have to make sure I'm safe, you know? Parents stuff. They'd be like, where are you? Have you arrived yet? Where do you live? Who's with you? Asked to tell us an embarrassing story to... I don't know. I was going to ask, but then I was like, I don't know. What would be an embarrassing story? I have no embarrassing story. All my stories are amazing stories. You know? I mean, my dad could say one time she shit in her pants. I don't know. Listen, I've got no embarrassing stories. Does not apply to me. Alright, let's get some tea. Oh yeah, my host had tea. I told my mom that I'm leaving home and never coming back. She told me to throw out the garbage while I'm at it. My mom would do the same thing. My mom would do the exact same thing. I like your mom. She's cool. Oh wow, this couch surfer, oh not me, we got coffee. It's a jar. It says tea, chocolate, and coffee. Here we have coffee. There's hot chocolate, more hot chocolate. Weed is not this dark. Come on. I'm report. I mean, I'm in Canada, so it's legal. There's nothing you can do. Black tea. And what else? Another black tea. I think I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna have a tea that I brought with me from the previous hotel. Gigi mom said, I speaking English to me one time. It was very cute. I speak English. I always put my parents on the spot. I ask them to do stuff. I'm like, hey, say something. They're like, no. I'm like, come on. They're like, no. But I force them to do it anyways. We don't have a choice. And then my mom, I heard my mom asking my dad, how many people's on her stream? My dad is like, just like about 10. My mom's like, oh, okay. Oh gosh, these people. What can I say? I didn't even say anything back. It was awkward for you. Really? Why is that awkward? I guess I could sort of understand. My half bro from South Africa came visit me came for a visit to Serbia 2 months ago, and seeing my mom attempting to speak English was so painful. I mean, at least they attempt. I think that's really cute. I think it's really nice that they try. It's better than them not trying. Right? Right, guys? I could have said thank you. I mean, it was awkward, not this. I was awkward, not the situation. Oh. I mean, it's normal. Even if you say something, she probably won't understand anyways. My grandma once told me, always better not to try. No, I don't think so. I think it's always better to try. My grandma told me a story. She said, "Can you put off your glasses for a moment?" What? Why? My grandma told me that one time she saw a foreigner. I can't see anything, by the way. My eye is unfocused. One time she saw a foreigner, and the only English word she knows is hello. So, and she didn't know what hello means. So basically, okay, the story goes, one day my grandma came to me and asked me, "Hey, what does hello mean in English?" I asked her, "Why do you ask me? Hello means, hello." And then my grandma was like, "Oh, that's why." I was like, "What happened?" She said, "Oh, I saw this foreigner on the street, and I don't know any English. I only know the word hello, so I said it. I didn't know what it was. And then after I said the word hello, this foreigner came to me and started talking to me in English. And it's all gibberish. I don't understand. So I ran away." My grandma ran away. I asked her, "Did you actually run?" She said, "Yeah, I actually ran." She actually ran because a foreigner came to say hi to her after she said hello to that foreigner. It was like, what the hell? Oh, is there a cup somewhere? Oh, there. Oh, this mug is so cute. My grandma, when she was in California at my uncle's, her sons spoke Serbian to people at the stores, and they understood her even though they couldn't. Really? How? Oh, my couchsurfer gave me this. He said, "Take this." Oh, he also gave me a banana. So this morning when I left Saskatoon, my couchsurfer gave me a banana. He says, "Hold this." So I hold it. I thought his hand was too full, so I hold it for him. And then I give it back to him, and he says, "No, keep holding it. Hold it all the way to Edmonton." I'm like, "What? Oh, thank you." He sounds so eccentric. What does eccentric mean? We're gonna have some peppermint. Not normal, but in a good way. Yeah, he's a very different person. When I was 10, I went to the store and asked for 20 grams of bananas. The clerk asked me if I was... What? 20 grams. 20 grams is so little, right? But why did you ask for 20 grams? I mean 10 grams. 20 grams. Why? What was in your head when you asked that? Let's have some tea. It's 11 o'clock. think I may just have a bath today. After the stream, I may just go take a bath. Why not? So good. Refreshing. Do you guys? I don't like mint chocolate or anything, but I like mint tea. Mint tea is delicious. It's really warm, hot, and minty. Peppermint tea is my favorite. I have 2 giant tins. Is this peppermint? It's just called refreshment. I guess it's peppermint. Mint tea equals minty. Yes. Although it does feel like drinking mouthwash a little bit sometimes. Sometimes it's like drinking. No, mouthwash is way stronger. I have an idea for a commercial. Try minty. It's mint tea. Minty. Oh, minty, mint tea. You had a thing for words. You definitely have. I'll have to stay later, but I'd love to stay later, but I need to get into bed now. No worries, Taylor. Thank you for being here. Have a good sleep. Good night. Thanks for the gifted subs too. Have a good one. It's better than 90 Day Fiancé. More entertaining, of course. Delicious, delicious. So good. I'll give 10 on 2-year stream anniversary. Okay. I'll come back just on the 2-year anniversary. 7 a.m. I'm going to prep some coffee and then gonna transcribe the song I wanted to. Okay. Go for it. It's all good, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm just sipping on the tea. I'm just chilling. Plus, I'm going to start getting ready to bed soon. Not like soon, but soon. Also, I'm feeling a poop coming. You know, sometimes you can't poo, but you're feeling like the poo is coming. Will be here in the next 20 minutes or so. Right now, if I go sit on the toilet, I will not have poop. But 20 minutes from now, I will. You're gonna burn my mouth. Why? I mean, it's our tradition to talk about poo at least once on each stream. I'm just trying to make it complete. It's very normal. It's a normal thing. I just want trying for everybody to know that poopy is a normal thing and it's okay to talk about it. Think about it. Why do people talk so much about sex but so little about poo? When in reality, sex and poo are both very private things. If anything, they're equally private. And you poop way more often than you have sex. So, why not? Do you think there's anyone on this planet that have sex more than they poop? I don't think so. Unless they have if they have a partner that have sex twice a day on a regular basis every single day, then yeah, sure. But even that, what about before they were at age? There's no way someone poops more than, how someone has sex more than they poop. If there is, oh, maybe a prostitute then. Yeah, in that case, maybe. If they're sex worker, then they probably have sex more than they poo. But in a normal human, probably not. This is my brain when I have nothing else to do. Intro chords into the song are so pog, so enjoy to play. How's that happened? What happened? Now we're talking about pros. Pros? Poops? Okay, see, this is my default. Listen, when chat goes quiet and I can't think of anything else to say. Oh, now we're talking about prostitute. No, sex worker. Okay, that's just how my brain functions. Okay, think about this. I was saying that, you know, people like to talk about sex related things, you know, or things that has, okay. You know how people like to make jokes about sex? They talk about things that's related to sex, but they don't want to talk about poo, even though we poo more often than we have sex. And then I was thinking about, are there people that have sex more than they poo? Then I made a conclusion that if you're a sex worker, then you may have sex more than you poo. You have a big butt and no pride, well then go do it. I mean, as long as you're careful and not catch any, you know, sexually transmitted disease, then go do it. There's nothing wrong. Make it your profession. Still no, you think sex workers poop more than they have sex? But they're sex workers. They might have multiple clients every day, but they don't poop more than once a day. Wouldn't you say so? Also, yeah, also, by the way, when I have nothing else to talk about or the chat is quiet, I always go to default. My default is talking about poop. So when I start talking about poop, it could be an indicator that chat has been a little quiet. Although my chat has always been quiet, I'm just saying relatively quieter. Oh, not for all their life. True. If you think about this in their entire life, yeah. Because if you're a sex worker, you only have a certain amount of years to do that. Maybe chat goes quiet because of... No, it's not in that order. No, that's not how it works. Wrong order. That's definitely wrong order. So while we're in the topic of pooping, yes, certainly, why do you use such big words? Exacerbates in China is it water or paper? Last time I was home, it was still paper, but more people are using water. Maybe just my home. I've seen a lot of other people's home using water. Makes it worse. Exacerbate. exacerbate. You do have a thing for words. I need to connect my phone with this Wi-Fi before I make even more mistakes. What's my preference? I actually never use a bidet. Is it called a bidet? I mean, I have washed my butt with water if I go into the shower right after. But I've never used the actual tool. I want to use it. I really do. I think it will be better than paper, for sure. For sure better than paper. I just never got an opportunity to try it. Okay, where is this? Here. Let me connect the Wi-Fi. What do you guys use? If you go to Dubai, you'll see devices literally called ass shower in toilets. Ass shower. You guys prefer water or paper? I think water is always better than paper, right? Always. What am I doing? I was trying to do something. Both water plus paper. Also, you use water first and then you use paper to dry it up. Is that it? I'm trying to change my thing to just chatting. Okay, just chat. You use diaper is also good. I was thinking about it actually. Today I thought about it. Because you see, if we wear adult diapers, we don't even need to go to the toilet. So if you're someone who don't like public toilets, then yeah, a diaper would be a great option. Wouldn't you say so? I think it's I thought about it because I was on the train, and the toilet on the train is pretty clean. But still, I was thinking, you know, maybe I don't want to use the toilet on the train. There's so many people using it. And you never know. And today, I was sitting closer to where the toilet is on the train, on the way here. So I seen the amount of people that goes in and out, and I was thinking, man, there's so many people that use this toilet. Maybe I don't want to use it. And then I thought about, you know, why not just wear a diaper? Then I never need to share. Train toilet is the worst. The train in Canada, I'm actually very surprised because they're very clean. At least it looks clean and it doesn't smell bad either. I'm very happy with how clean they are. Time equals money, and we spend at least 0.3% of our lives pooping and wiping. It adds up. Using diapers equals more. They never smell. What? Okay. I've been to toilets that smell bad. Or bathrooms that smell bad. Train toilets never smell. Oh, you know, these train toilets are like airplane toilets. You know, if you go on an airplane and then you flush, it just it's like a sucky sound. The train toilet is exactly like those airplane toilets. What? I'm just trying to give you the sound effect. What do you mean? I'm just a good storyteller. As a good storyteller, sometimes sound effects are necessary. Don't do what? Don't overthink, but not about toilet. Fine, fine, fine. But you know what I mean. So those train toilets are not that bad. My overall assumption is that I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the situation. Back to the topic of what? Water? Bidet? I really want to use a bidet. I want to know just how epic it is. I heard that in Japan it's even cooler. The toilet seat is heated, so in the winter you don't sit on cold toilet, and then the water is also warm or something. Seemed to be super awesome. Came from a country that is similar to Dubai. Oh, okay. And then you also use bidet. I've used toilet as shower for all my life. Then in Serbia, you don't have that. I feel like once you are used to water, it's going to be very difficult to go back to only paper, because you're gonna think that it's gross and disgusting, right? At least that's, I cannot get using paper. I thought you could get those things. You can make a bidet, a plug-in, not a plug-in, an additional thing. My friend in Halifax got that thing. Wait, you're also from oh, you're not. Oh, you're not from Serbia, sorry. Oh, I mixed it up. My bad. I mixed up Blue, you and Steph. Or use the baby wipe. If you travel, just get some baby wipes and use those, I guess. So then it's how do people use only paper? Okay, have you seen a dog poo? Have you seen a cat poo? Have you seen a dog's butthole after they poop? If you've seen a dog's butthole after they poo, you will realize that there's actually very little poopy that's left on their butthole after they poop. Unless they have diarrhea or something. If it's just normal poopy, it does not leave a big mess to clean. Can you watch a 4-minute video from Slovenian philosopher on toilet? There is philosophy on toilets too? Send it in Discord. No to all my questions. It is a little piece is still a lot. Yeah, that's, you know what? I get your point. I get it. I feel like if I got used to water, I won't be able to go back to paper either. But I can. Right now I can. My phone out of battery. I'm too lazy to set up and charge it. So just to send link. How are you able to send the YouTube link here? Oh, I whitelisted YouTube links. I forgot. Why is Twitch link not whitelisted? Weird. Why is it that people can't send me my Twitch clips, but you can send YouTube videos? I thought I whitelisted that too. Could be wrong though. Once you confirm what, you cannot accept paper. Yeah, you cannot downgrade. You cannot go to the other direction. It's the same thing with everything. Once you experience something better, it's very hard for you to go back to the older, less advanced, right? For example, remember before how slow the internet is? People get by because it's slow, but that's what you've got. Now if you have internet that's slow, you're gonna burn that phone and report that company of the internet company. Everything is like that. Once you get the more convenient and thing that makes more sense, then there's no way to go back. What did they call it? Something would first be a luxury item, and then the luxury item will become a common item, and then there will be more luxury items, and then as the society progresses, the luxury items are more likely to now become a new normal, and then you pursue even more luxury items. It's just a never-ending consumerism loop. How is the internet so limited? Is China and the people are like accepting it? Why is Winnie the Pooh banned in China? Oh, it's just political stuff. There's a lot of anything that's political is all censored. People don't talk about politics. Yeah, that's just how life works. Hi, chat. Look, on the back of my head. This is why I think if I go bald, I wouldn't be, it wouldn't look so nice. Because the back of my head is kind of flat. Actually, it's not that flat. It's a little flat. I feel like if I go bald, my head would be in a very strange shape. Although I am very tempted, many times I'm tempted to go bald. Because you know how much less bother there will be if we don't need to wash our hair and take care of it. You're not streaming. When you're not streaming, do you talk to yourself in the mirror? I do. Yeah. Not a lot. I talk to myself, regardless of whether there's a mirror or not. Mirror is not necessary. Don't try it. What? If I go bald, you won't like me anymore? What is this? Why can't I go bald? I can get a wig. I can go bald and get wigs and then get by. Oh. You're blonde. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I don't know. It won't hurt me at all. I will not get hurt. I will not be sad. I will just simply move on. Having a round, beautiful bald head is so rare. That's true. Now the parents, I think there's a new technique that parents do to keep their children's head round and perfect. When I was a kid, there was no technology like that. What do you mean by why? Okay, so when you're just born, when the kids are just born, our skulls are very soft. The bones are not as strong. So if, let's say, if you sleep on a firm pillow, it's highly likely that the back of your head will be flat, which, according to my mom, was what happened to my head. She said I slept on these type of pillow that is too firm. So now I have a weird shaped head. And she said nowadays people give kids very soft pillows so it won't interrupt or flatten the skull. Let's make a donation goal for shaving head. Should we? Egyptians did that on purpose to create tube-shaped head. Tube-shaped? Why? Why is tube-shaped so desirable? Please don't go. The more you ask me to not do it, the more I want to do it. Maybe tomorrow will be surprise, bald stream. The more, oh, you know, that's why you ask. Oh, that's why you say that. Sneaky. I mean, 200 years ago, people liked fat girls. That's also true. In China, at least, the chubbier, Asian China, the chubbier, the more beautiful. Beauty standard always changes throughout time. Right? It's just a thing. You know what my theory is? Don't do push-ups never. You know what my theory is? My theory is, even with fashion trends and everything, it just needs one super confident person to change the trend. For example, let's say there's a trend for basically, if you for what's stupid? No, fashion wise, not like the things you wear, the look. If you were a confident person that can pull it off, then other people will try to copy you. It's not about the clothes, it's about your confidence. And, you know, and because you're so confident, you'll be able to rock in certain outfits that makes other people think that the outfit is cool, when in fact it's just you, the person. Like the new trend about not shaving forearm. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, before, when someone's not shaving their armpit or something, you know, they'd be like, oh, I didn't shave. Oh, you know. But if someone didn't shave, but they're very beautiful and attractive, they just don't want to shave. And they're so like, there's, you know, when someone's attractive, it's their vibe, it's their, how they talk, how they move their body that makes them attractive. It's not the hair. So you see a super attractive girl with like hair under her armpits, she's still attractive. There is nothing about the hair that can do anything. She's attractive, that's it. You don't get that? You can change the trend, but they don't stay away from the standard too much. It just varies or expands on the trend. This is how society works. Revolution rarely happen. If they do happen out of misery. You think so? Okay, interesting. This is more a circle of old trends rather than innovation. That's also true. A lot of things that are outdated circles back. People just like, oh, this is something we want to do, but it's like, oh, okay. So you're just bringing back the thing that was like 2 centuries old. Okay. That could also happen. You don't get the trend? Well, okay, I think shaving your armpits might have some health problems or something. Maybe, I didn't really look into it. So maybe it's healthier to not shave your armpit. I have no clue. Anyway, it's just things that people do to look beautiful. You don't have to do all that. I think people would feel way more secure and comfortable if the standard was to wear a mask but walk around naked. You'd feel more comfortable, so people won't recognize your face, but you will walk around naked. I don't know, I like clothes. And I like to show my face. Most of the times. Not when I rob a bank, but most of the times I do want to show my face. And I do like to wear different clothes. Not shaving is different from not cutting them at all. It means nothing. It really means nothing. Bank robbery. What's the plan? What's the plan? What? Robbing? No, I'm kidding. I'm too poor. What bank are we going after? Time to Google where's Edmonton? What's plan B? So first rob a bank, then get on an airplane, fly to Switzerland or somewhere, then settle there, and then be rich and never leave the country. That's a good plan. The key is to escape before they catch you. So it has to be real fast. Yeah. What are you traveling? Who wants to travel when you can be so rich? I'm kidding. I'd rather be poor and travel than be rich and not able to travel. You know what? If you rob a bank with a fake gun, you don't get charged with armed robbery, and hence you don't get a lot of jail time. It's worth to try going with a banana and try to rob it. But hence you don't get a lot. What is not a lot? 5 years? 10 years? Buy an island or something. Not Switzerland. True, maybe that's too cold. Buy an island. Okay, there's not enough time. First you have to escape to somewhere that they can't catch you. You know what? I don't think my brain is wired to be able to successfully rob a bank. If you guys have a plan and it works, you know, I'll share 50% of your profit. I'll be a team player. Have you guys seen jails in Scandinavia? No. What about the jails? Are they really comfortable? Are they very humane? I heard this thing about from my Colombian friend. She works at the Colombian Navy, and we met in Halifax. She told me that when they catch drug dealers on the sea, basically if someone is trafficking drugs, and there's American Navy and Colombian Navy chasing them, these people will go into the Colombian Navy's jurisdiction, the part of the ocean that's in Colombia, or they jump off the ocean, swim too close to, anyway, as long as they get caught by the Colombian Navy, they get treated really well. But if they get caught by American Navy and was taken to American jail, is very bad. So people do drugs or do bad things and get caught, do their best to be caught in a different country. It's a luxury hotel. 50% not even close. 50% is a team player. What do you mean? I was not asking for 70. You even get a PS4 in jail? Really? How do you know? Speaking from experiences? What were you in jail for? Tell us, it's okay. So then, it's actually better to go commit crime and live in jail than be homeless, huh? So if you're homeless, then just do some bad things and get taken to jail. You're giving me 20%. Oh, okay. 20. Yeah, sure. My only imprisonment is this miserable existence. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no. You gotta be like Buddha. Buddha does not suffer because it accepts. You just need to accept it and have low expectations, and then you won't suffer. Let's talk about pooping again. Honestly, my poop is slowly getting their way. It's slowly moving. I can feel that my poop is about to arrive. Everybody was happy, remembering good memory. Sidara was crazy. He had rich parents, was royal, then went insane and sat next to a fig tree for the Buddha. I mean, that isn't that the question he was asking? That's because he's seen people suffering. Rich people suffer, poor people suffer, people that supposedly have a good life are suffering. I thought the question Buddha was asking was how to stop suffering. And then he realized that to stop suffering, first you have to stop having expectations. That's kind of cool. He just got poor. What do you mean? No. Okay, for example, if you get angry and you get upset about someone, that's because you're expecting them to behave a certain way, to say certain things. And the fact that they did not do a certain thing and behave a certain way made you angry or upset, and therefore caused the suffer. Therefore, to eliminate suffering, you just not expect them to do things. Do you think money brings happiness? Yeah. Okay, to a certain degree, yes. If I'm sick and or if my dog is sick and I have no money to help him, it would be so horrible. So to a certain degree, yes, money can bring happiness. I wouldn't not want my dog to be sick and be poor and not be able to help him. And it goes to myself, my parents, anybody. So in that sense, yes. But then I feel like once you meet all of the basic living need, like your food, shelter, you have a comfortable way of living, you have money to treat yourself and other ones when you're sick and all that. After that threshold is met, then do you get more happy the more money you make? Then I don't think so. I think then it's up to you. There was a trend in India at the time with exorcism and stuff, because white folk came and imposed religion on them. Then you just want to be popular and fabulous and invented a religion. Really? What the hell? Why would you have a dog if you don't have money? What about traveling? What do you mean traveling? Why would you have a dog if you don't have money? I don't know. People get dogs. Even when they don't have money. Or you rescue the dog. Or, a dog was homeless and then you took the dog in. It could be anything. But yeah, that's true. If you don't have enough money to give a dog a good life, maybe don't get one. What do you mean by what about traveling? Does travel bring you happiness or money? You don't need a lot of money to travel. I think that's a common misunderstanding, that you need money to be able to travel. If you really want to, you can travel with no money, like zero. As long as you don't go to a different continent. Let's say you stay you can travel in Europe, Asia, How? Okay, that's what I mean. If you really want to, couch surfing, hitchhiking, and just go around. You just have to go ask people to help you, and most likely people would help you. And then you just keep hitchhiking. I've met a girl, I hosted a girl in my apartment, and she hitchhiked across Canada. She hitchhiked her way across Canada. That was insane. But she did it. She didn't spend any money on anything, I mean, she still had money. She's sometimes she'd go buy food and stuff. Doing stream. Yeah, streaming too. And then you ask people to host you. It'd be like, can I sleep on your couch? It's sort of, for, I guess, to hitchhike and ask to sleep in a stranger's apartment, it's easy if you're a girl, right? You're more likely to get into dangerous situations as a girl, but on the other hand, it's also easier for other people to trust you and accept you if you're a girl. Anyway, she told me some stories of hitchhiking. There's people who pay her money to ask her to have sex with them and stuff. And she said, and I was like, so why you're not scared? She was like, no, I just told them, no, I don't want to have sex with you. And they were fine. She did say that she kind of trusts her intuition. If someone tried to pick her up and she just, after talking to them for a few sentences and she didn't get a good vibe, and she just have a bad gut feeling about this person, then she won't get into the car. But if she has a okay gut feeling about the person that picks her up, then she will get into the car and travel, just get picked up and dropped off, and then stay on other people's couches and just travel like that. By the way, because my country is corrupt and our former president had a fake degree, if you have connections with a leading party, you can buy a degree. And so it just happens that I have a relative that can hook me up. I think about getting it and going to China to teach English. Why do you want to teach English in China though? Plus when I don't know, it would be pretty scary to hitchhike. I don't think I'd stop to pick up Giselle. She's crazy. People would pick me up. Come on. Oh, definitely. Did I tell you guys I did hitchhike in Halifax, and I got picked up. I hitchhiked 3 times. 3 times. Because it's way more difficult to get to Japan. What about South Korea or other Southeast Asian or Thailand, Vietnam? The first time I hitchhiked was the first week of me in Canada. I did not know that hitchhike is something. I just thought I've seen people doing this. I didn't even know this is called a hitchhike. I just seen people do this in the movies. And when they do this, they get picked up. Just a Gold, hi. What's up? So when I first moved to Canada, the first week I was here, I missed my bus and I really need to go to school on time, and we had a trip to go to, somewhere. So then I remember, and at the time I didn't have a phone number, I didn't have internet, I just moved here from China, and I haven't had anything set up. So I couldn't call a taxi, I couldn't call anybody, I don't have internet to do anything. So then I was like, what do I do? Then I remembered people in the movies have their thumbs up, and then other people stop and pick them up. So what I did was I did just that. I had my thumb up, and then this lady stopped and she was like, what the hell are you doing? This is very dangerous. And then she let me get on her car and she said, I'll pick you up, but don't ever do it again because it's very dangerous, and I have a daughter, I don't want my daughter to do that, and I said, okay, I just saw it in the movies, I thought it's fine. She was like, maybe before it was fine, but now it's not fine anymore, blah blah blah. Anyway, she was really cool. So then she gave me her phone number. So I told her it's my first week in Canada, I don't know anything about the culture here, I don't know what people do, and I was really thankful that she picked me up. Then she told me to to message her, and then turns out she lived really close by from where I was living. And then on Thanksgiving she invited me to her family to have a Thanksgiving dinner with her, and then she took me apple picking, and she is now my Canadian mom. She's my mom in Canada. She's such an epic person, and that's how we met the first week. And I tried hitchhiking, and I met my Canadian mom. I have a perfect video to summarize this hitchhiking talk. You have a perfect video for everything. Well, till now I don't know what that gesture means. That hitchhiking? You don't know this means hitchhiking? I think it's not thumbs up. It's thumb towards the direction you want to go. Oh, really? I did not know that. When people behave nice with me, I don't know how to respond. You like being abused? That's exactly like a crazy movie that I saw once. And did the movie have a happy ending? How did that imply that? Oh, okay, so you do like being abused. That's okay, don't worry. I'm only nice to newcomers to lure them in, and once you're in, I can't promise. Then the beautiful lady becomes a crazy one. What? And then, okay, I hitchhiked another time with 2 of my friends. We went to a lake, and there was no public transportation to go to the lake, so we asked someone to pick us up, and we asked someone if they don't mind driving us to the lake. And then the third time, it was a snowstorm. I went to the grocery store. I didn't know there's going to be a snowstorm. I come out of the grocery store, the snowstorm started hitting, and my phone ran out of battery. It turned off. I couldn't call a cab. I have so much grocery I cannot carry with me. So I went to a lady in the grocery store's parking lot and asked her if she could drive me home, and she drove me home. Simon, hi. Oh, hey. Narcissists lure you in by being nice, then abuse you. Yeah? Really? I mean, no, I'm not a narcissistic person. Don't worry. I will always be nice to you. I promise. Can you put off your glasses one more time? Why do you want me to put off my glasses? Do you like when I don't wear glasses, or what is it? I can't see anything when I don't wear my glasses. Why do you want what? I gotta make this into a point system or dono system. I'm not gonna do it for free anymore. Huh? You think I'm just gonna do whatever Chad asks me to do? I'm the one being abused. I'm a honey badger. What's a honey badger? You're a glasses person. Then why do you ask me to take them off? You can't see anything because Chinese eyes are tiny. Freaking racist. Get out of here. Glasses off might be a fun command. Could be. I would like to have more points to redeem and bring back my old point redemption things. The problem is when someone redeems something in chat, I don't see it on my phone when I do IRL, and because our community is small, sometimes people here lurking or mod is not here, so then when one person redeems something, nobody tells me that someone redeemed something, and I don't see it. So many people's points are wasted, and it's not fun, right? It's not fun. What are those red lines on your face? Are you going to a war? A cat scratched me? It's fashion. I'm sorry that you don't understand this type of fashion. This is a new trend. Everybody put 2 lines on their face. I'm starting it. I'm the leading person of this new trend. I'm curious how you look like without my glasses. I used to, before I lost the clue. No, he meant hair. We were talking about having a dono goal for shaving my hair off and be bald. He was thinking how I would look like without hair. Before I lost my last pair of contact lenses, I used to always wear contact lenses instead of glasses. So I was a contact lens person. Only recently I've been wearing glasses every day because I don't have an option. And these glasses make my eyes even smaller. My eyes are not as small. Wear glasses make you look smart. Why? I don't care how I look smart. I am smart. I don't need glasses to make me look smart. What do you mean by posture side? I don't even have that point thing. If I ask you, do you know Kung Fu? Am I racist? Of course, yes. Everything you say is racist. Just don't say anything. then you won't offend anyone. But if you don't say anything, it's very offensive. So whatever you do, don't do it. But if you don't do it, it's not okay. So don't never do it and get up and do something. You racist. Yeah. How is this so difficult to understand? It's so basic. It's simple rules. But yeah, of course I know Kung Fu. I can chop this phone in half if I want to with my bare hand. But I won't. But I can. Don't get close to me and don't piss me off. I know this. Every word you say is racist. You cannot escape. Make a cooking stream and chop cabbage with Kung Fu. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that tomorrow. Have you realized that every Kung Fu movie, they always make this sound? Sexist. Yeah. Everybody is sexist and racist. There is no escape. Just acknowledge it and take the blame. My wife has a big. It's not me. I don't make the sound. Everybody who does Kung Fu make the sound. Have you seen movies about what's his name? The OG Kung Fu guy. What's his name? Lee. Bruce Lee. Every time he does something, he's like, Adrian, now you're gonna break my screen and chop me. Isn't that what you wanted? Dragon's Den. What Kung Fu movies have you seen? I've seen some Jackie Chan. And what else? Just some Jackie Chan. Oh, thank you for the follow, Raj. Thank you so much. There was something wrong with them. Chop. What's Jackie Chan's real name? I actually don't know. Even his Chinese name was not his real name. I don't remember. I didn't bother to look it up. You can Google it. I love Jackie Chan. He's funny. He always uses the furnitures around him. It's the most fun thing ever. Every time, depending on which room he's in, he's got a different way of fighting. It's never boring. Where you're living currently? Canada? Yes. Currently traveling across Canada. I have been traveling for the past month and doing IRL travel streams for a month now. His real name is Chen Kong-sen. Sounds Korean. A little bit, yeah. Am I in a train right now? No. I just got off the train today, a few hours ago. I've stayed all day on the train. And now I'm checked into my Airbnb room. I just left my couch surfing host this morning. It was an amazing experience. We'll be in Edmonton for 2 full days and then go to Banff. We'll go see the mountains. Stayed or slept? I slept only a little bit. I stayed on the train and wrote my journal. So many things happened and I have to catch up on writing my journal. So I did that as much as I could. But the train also shakes a little bit, you know? Especially, I don't know what happened on this trip, but the train shakes a lot. So as I'm writing my journal, my handwriting just the journals, yes, the secrets. Dear diary, today my chat has been bad. Yeah. But it was fun. I wrote the journal. I didn't eat until at the very end. That'll be good memory. At the very end of the day, so the train left the station in Saskatoon at around 11 in the morning and arrived here in Edmonton at 8 o'clock. So it was 9 hours on the train. The train was late. It was supposed to be in Saskatchewan much earlier, but you know, train always gets late. Then came here, stayed all day. The scenery on the train was great. T-shirt today discuss how to poop correctly. If my journal is a person, I think it probably listened to too many of my poop stories. How to poop. I didn't talk about how to poop correctly. We only discussed, has there ever been someone that had more sex than they pooped? Did not say poop correctly. I just picked up something to eat. It's not me this time. Don't blame me. Blue Wire started that. I did not start this conversation. I'm just talking about me writing journal. And somebody else in chat started the conversation. Is it my fault then? I'm sure you like to discuss that with us, but please don't. What do you mean? I would... You know what? You guys are the narcissists. You guys started, you know, oh, hi Giselle, how's it going? And now you're like, Giselle, you're really mad. I wonder who is the abuser now, huh? You guys are the abuser in this relationship. You're abusing me, gaslighting me. You're gaslighting. Can I do a backflip? No. Do I look like I can do a backflip? I can, but I won't. Especially with this ceiling. Masochist asked the sadist to torture him. And do you know what the sadist said? Yeah? What did the sadist say? But he said no. Oh, because it's a torture. Oh, got it. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. You're no is a good answer. That already is a torture and everybody's happy. Oh my gosh, Steph, where do you get all that thing from? What do you smoke every day? What do you eat every day? What do you watch every day? Is my stream probably is the most normal thing that you watch. And my stream is weird. That's your original joke? Oh, that's kind of cool. Good one. He watches Zhao all day. Poor child. No, watching my stream greatly increase your health level, mental stableness. Everybody who watch my stream is extremely mentally stable, right guys? Everybody's so happy, so content. Everybody's all of a sudden enjoying life, eating better, exercising more, pooping better. How this your stream is normal by any means. I did not say it's normal. I'm just saying it's normal compared to other things he's been watching. Show your room. It's a very tiny room. It's very small. There's behind me is the bed, so you can see. Now I'm sitting on a couch, and then here there's a TV. There's a little desk. There's a painting. That's the door. There is the kitchen counter. Inside there is the bathroom. There's a bathtub, and that's it. That's the whole place. It's very small. It's cozy. It's cute. It's brilliant. It's cute because I'm inside of this room. It's nice because I bless this room with my presence, you know. My present is a present. You like that? It's a good one. It's a good one, Giselle. What do you call a polar bear that's into boys and girls? What? What do you call it? This one is lame. Polar. So it's not a polar. It's bipolar bear. I don't know. How would I know? Answer. What's the answer? It is bipolar bear. Oh, yes. My brain. Smart. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Could you just think about these jokes all day? You just go out for a ciggy and then think about all what you just what you're. I wonder what you would think about all day. What the heck? You have one more lame one. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it. 24/7. You don't even sleep. You think about that even when you're sleeping. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Okay, it's getting too late for you. You should go. No. What are you doing tomorrow? Like you have anything important to do? I'm kidding. Go. Get out the door. I don't need you anymore. Have a good night. So a patient knocks on the door of an oncologist office and asks, "May I come in?" And I says, "Yes, you can, sir." You cancer? Is it cancer? I don't know what's an oncologist. Oncologist or oncologist. Treats cancer. Okay. Yes. You cancer. You know what though? I do think that previously there must be people whose profession is to write jokes. I mean, I'm not talking about comedians. I mean, just, you know, you could buy joke books, a book of all kinds of jokes. There must be people who just write them as their profession. You know, there are people who write greeting cards as their profession. So they write little things for you know, wedding or birthday, and that's all they do. They think about funny things to write in a birthday card. Jokes are the lowest form of humor. These just pop into my mind from time to time. I'm not too proud of them. Hi, hungry. I'm dad. And other 101 dad jokes. What? What does that even mean? Hi, hungry. Why is it hungry? I am dad and other 101 dad jokes. I don't get that. Is that a dad joke? Not getting it. I'm hungry, but the way you say hungry, it's making me hungry. I want to eat something. I don't want to eat bananas. Thank you for the follow, Angel. Thank you so much. Hi, angry, I'm dead. It's a popular. I have an extreme racist one about what? About what? Genocide? It's a customary thing to rip on Jimsy? What's that? I don't know your joke, but I don't know, don't get into trouble, dude. I am so hungry. I'm gonna eat some of this. I need food. I need real food. How can I not know? I probably just don't know this English word. I'm not cooking. I just arrived here. I don't have anything. This is so simple but so good. This is not a hotel, it's an Airbnb. Hotels are too expensive. I won't be able to afford them. I've only, for the past over 1 month of traveling, I only stayed in a hotel for 4 days in total. I mainly do couch surfing in hostels and sometimes on Airbnb if it's cheap. I'm originally Indian but migrated all over the world, and you have thousands of variants Oh, gypsies. Irish gypsy probably the most famous ones. Okay. Not a sponsor. This is so freaking good. Have one more. Why does? It's getting cold because it says open here on the package. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh. Alright, fine. So, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. It's a pass. Is there, can I change the... what is this? It's getting cold. But only decent joke you have said about it. I want to turn this on because it's getting really cold. I don't think it gets turned on. You like a blonde jokes. Alright. I don't know what to do. Also, with Airbnb, most of the Airbnb lets you do laundry, which is really good when you're traveling for a long time because you need to wash your clothes, you know? But this one doesn't get turned on. Why? I really want some heat. There's no heat. Why is there no heat? Why am I whispering? Because it's late. I don't want to wake people up. Parking, garbage, noise. There is one section here about noise. You must not make more noise that disturbs your neighbors. For example, by shouting or playing loud music, especially after 10 o'clock. Sound must not exceed 65 dBA between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. and 50 dBA before 7 a.m. and after 10. 60 dBA is about the same volume as a normal conversation. There we go. That's the rule. I want some heat. I want some heat. Oh, there's no heat. There's no heat. Maybe I just take a bath. My mom just used this bath bomb. She gave me a good one. Make annoying sounds that they can be heard that don't exceed the regulations. Why are you so evil? That is so evil. There's a TV instruction. I don't think there's heat here. Okay, that's fine. Yes, we'll just have to stay in the cold. Oh, you just said that. Just read it. Oh my god. Oh, maybe it's time for me to go to sleep. I should take a bath and go to sleep. What do you guys think? This is how you look like. TV instructions, press a red button. This is you, by the way. Hello. Hey guys. Look at you. 3 eyes. Oh, not this one. Oh, you're the middle one. S20. Wait, S21 or S20? I don't remember. I bought it just for the stream. One of them. One of them S series. It's a good phone. Really good for streaming. I like it a lot. I've only been using it for a month, but I really do like it. There's a blankie here. I guess we don't have heat. That's why there's a blankie. One of them asses. Yeah, one of them ass. What's behind this? Oh, I never checked what's behind this. There's a door, but what's this door? I've never seen this before. Oh, it's just a closet. But what's behind this? Oh, look at that. Spooky. What? There's something here. There's something here. Look, there's a light coming through. There is light coming through. What? Look. Hidden camera. What is behind? There's gotta be something behind this. Oh my god. Look. Look at this. Okay, you guys go look. Oh. Maybe you guys can go look for me. What's over there? What is it? What do you see? What do you see? Do you guys see anything? What was that? Okay, let me push you in a little more. Alright, let's go. Freaking hell. It doesn't get pushed in. It's a plain white room, really? Wait. I just hope I don't drop my phone to the other side. Alright, there you go. What's there? Do you see anything? See any hidden? But why is it so bright then? There must be a light inside there. Because the light didn't come from this. There's a white room in there. But the light came directly from inside here. Why? What is going on? Alright. Go in there again. Oh, okay. This time you can't go in. Hello. What about now? Hello. What about now? Got it. No, I checked myself. Okay. Behind. Oh, hi, Giselle. Behind that closet is just this. There's a mirror here. And then this. This is where the closet was. So the light came from this room. So we're all good. Okay. Now we figured that out. Life is back to normal. Alright, guys. I think I'm ready to clean up and go to bed. Alright. And I ran out of IRL data. Why don't I host people? Do a sleep stream. You'll get more viewers when I host, but I don't have anyone. Do you guys have anyone that you want me to raid? Any recommendations? Then again, I'll try to watch that because with more people, you won't respond to me. If you guys have anyone that you recommend me to raid, I'll do it. If you don't have any recommendations, then I sometimes just end my stream directly like this. Sleep stream? Not today. We'll do it another day. We'll do it at a special time. This time, no. I'll do a sleep stream when I do a 24-hour stream. Alright? Okay. Alright, tomorrow I'll be back. I'll try to do a cooking stream here. I would do IRL outside, but I don't have data left, and I have 3 more days before I got the new data pack. So, yeah, that's what will happen. And I'll probably be back earlier. I'll put it in Discord. I'm going to start a stream earlier than I did today. Maybe 2 hours earlier. And then we'll do something here again, okay? And then we'll wait until I finally get my data, and then we'll do epic streams. Sounds good? Alrighty, have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good night. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.